On this big green planet, there are plenty of things. Injustice, murder, drugs, feminism, racism, war, hunger, black people, white women, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, whatever. Hurts is depressing. Yet, there's still something so amazing about this thing we call Earth. Sky, land, oceans, seas, and lakes, and Arctics, and the equator. Yo, we get it, bruh. Yeah. Anyways, as meaningless as our existence is, one thing we can all agree upon is the ability to find beauty in anything. How else would we be able to last in this grim world, right? From my own experiences, there are countless things that I can name that never cease to amaze me. From the legendary artwork of Leonardo da Vinci, yeah, that's Cap, I ain't seen one piece of art from this dude. The amazing films of Quentin Tarantino, the beautiful Sakuga handiwork of anime, the fine and beautiful godly curves of Sisa, oh Lord! The lovely and gentle sound of classical music, to the magnificent miracle of what we call life itself. However, there's often so many things going on in the lives of others we care about, or in our own lives, that we tend to forget to look around and appreciate the view, smell the flowers, take in the scenery. And when we lose track of the beauty that surrounds us, we start to become pessimistic, jaded, and sad. Honestly, I feel like no matter how difficult whatever you're doing is, one fact you should always remember is that life comes in two shades. There's always a lighter side and a darker side. And just like a painting that needs different colors to portray contrast, when you stay too focused on the darker side, you neglect how much balance you could gain if you applied the lighter side. Just like everything in this world has its opposite. Boy, girl, hate, love, free, slave, young, old, light, and dark. And just as everyone has the opportunity to use their will to claim whatever they want, you're given the keys to your own door, and whether or not you open it is entirely up to you. In the world of Berserk, there's a lot of dangerous in there. I mean, like, dangerous. And as beautiful as it is at times, it can be downright atrocious, my nigga. Like, this nigga Griffith is evil. But at the end of the day, even in such vile situations, you can still find moments of beauty. The relationship between Guts and Casca, the world they inhabit, the artwork of Kentamura himself, rest in peace, and of course, Griffith. Pause. I am not gay, bruh. I am not gay. He fine though, but I am not gay. What I'm trying to say is that even in this terrifying universe, there's still hope and beauty. Now let's turn our focus to Coraline, the Universal Pictures films that dropped way back in 2009. I was still a youngin' and all that, and trust me, when I say this shit used to scare the absolute shit out of me, I mean it, bruh. But since I'm a big boy now, when I rewatched it, instead of fear and nearly soiling my pants, what I gained was a lesson about perspective. Life is always going to be difficult and challenging. Circumstances aren't always going to bend in your favor, and sometimes, rather than face our difficulties, it's better to focus on the fleeting happiness, the spikes of dopamine that we gain from distractions. Video games, intimacy, whatever you use to comfort yourself, they all help in fulfilling this desire to flee. And as someone who does this quite a lot, I've come to realize how damaging this form of life is. I almost never try to face my problems, and when I do, I simply blame it on someone else and then get angry at other people trying to help me. When I noticed this flaw in the main character Coraline, it made me realize just how little I appreciate what I have, how little I value the beauty in what surrounds me. You only come to appreciate something when it's gone. And this quote never hit as hard until I realized that by the end of this film, the only thing that changed in Coraline's life was how she viewed her world. When her parents were taken away from her, that's when she saw the value that they gave to her. When she viewed everything from what I can get, from this is what I want and what I need, it prevented her from realizing how much everyone else was doing to make her dream a reality. It's so simple, yet so resounding. If there's anything that I've taken from this week alone, it's to find beauty in everything. Because wherever there's darkness, there's a source of light casting.